If you're not listening to the Smoke World podcast, you're wasting your time, you mortal.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. You can follow me on Instagram at Smoke World Podcast and the email smokeworldpodcast.com. The website. Let me explain to you about this website. You know, I move through this stuff so fast. People don't know what the fuck is going on with the website. The website, smokeworldpodcast.com, are sponsors. Things that you, the listener, can benefit from. So go check out the website and click on some of those sponsors and their services that can help you out, because that's what we do here at Smoke World. But smokeworldpodcast.com is the website, people. What is up? Another day, another week. Welcome aboard. How was your week? How are things going? Are you feeling good? Feeling fine? That's great. So let's break down what's going on out here in the cigar world. This past week or two, one of my favorite cigars has dropped again. The Amazon Basin Extra Añejo. Let's have a conversation about this cigar, folks. Relax yourself. Let's have this conversation. I need to know. There's a big debate here. The Amazon Basin, the Extra Añejo, compared to the Amazon Basin Original. Did that rhyme? Maybe it did. That's just the way I said it. Was not purposefully. Don't matter. Is this the same cigar? And the Extra Añejo, meaning that it aged for some length of time? Because there's a big debate in the lounges, in these streets, that there's a different blend going on. But I don't believe that. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what your opinion is, but I would love to get your opinion on this. First of all, have you smoked it? No? Oh, wow. Why not? Can't find this little bastard, huh? Yeah, he's a tricky little bastard because, you know, your little rat buddies that sit down at the cigar lounge with you. You know why you can't find it? It's because they buy the boxes when they come in. So us little guys, we can't even get a sample. We can't even get 2 sticks because I understand the retailers got to make some money. But at the end of the day, the retailer sells these frequent flyers, as we would call them. And there's nothing wrong with that to some degree. They sell them the boxes because, again, they're about making money. They being the retailer. And I understand that. But how about the other guys and girls who would like to smoke a cigar? We can't find this baby. And at the price point between $13 and $16, $18, that's the bullshit, people. Come on, man. Damn, come on, CAO. Y'all had to come and bust us upside the head like that. I don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate you busting us upside the head like you're doing for this Amazon Basin. So, back to my point, people. Have you tried the Basin? If you have, what's your opinion of it? Do you think it's the same blend, just being aged a few years longer? Or do you believe this is a totally different cigar? Which it can't be with the same name. That's my opinion. But what do I know about cigars? I'm just a guy who smokes them. I'm not a master blender. I don't pretend to be no aficionado guy sitting high up on a stool talking shit and talking down to people who smoke the infused cigars. That's not me. I'm just a regular brother of the fucking leaf. You understand? So I would love to know your opinion, okay? Curiosity kills the cat. All right, let's talk about what else is going on in this cigar world. For right now, we're on cigars. If you're not familiar, this year, the TPE 2023 will be in Las Vegas. That's right. But here's the thing, folks. So if you're a regular person just listening to this, a smoker, and not a cigar lounge owner, vendor, or have a tobacco license, guess what? I'll wait. Yeah. Ain't that fucked up? You can't come. Yeah, you can't go. It's not for the public. It is not for the public. And that will be held in Las Vegas this year, February, I believe, starting the 22nd up until that Friday. So what is that? The 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 4 days, because Tuesday is pretty much the registered day for those individuals to come pick up their tickets or IDs and register. So long story short, exactly what is the TPE? Okay, you don't have an answer again. For those who are new, it used to deal with strictly tobacco products. Those days have now changed. I'll read to you exactly what the format and the verbiage says. I'll read it to you. TPE 23 is expanding in floor and focus to bring you more people, products, and potential for profits. We're taking the show to the next level, creating a Total Product Expo with new categories like gifts, snacks, and apparel to offer alongside the thousands of top-selling tobacco, vapor, and alternative products the TPE show is known for. Read that part again. To offer alongside the thousands of top-selling tobacco, vapor, and alternative products the TPE show is known for. Alternative products. If you don't know what that means weed heads. That's right, weed heads. If you smoke weed, that's the place to be. Las Vegas is a weed spot. I ain't gonna say capital. I ain't gonna go that far, but yeah, they're smoking weed out there, folks. So the TPE is a combination of tobacco, vapor, and clothing, gifts, snacks. It's everything under one umbrella. I think it's a genius idea. Now, the PCA, obviously, the Premium Cigar Association, they're strictly cigars. And they'll be having the event this year in July. Same spot down in Las Vegas. But it is all about cigars. Go back to the TPE. For my weed heads, my brothers, my sisters who like to get high, 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 high. I can touch the sky. Listen, this is where you really want to be. I'm telling you. Now, again, you may know a cigar lounge owner or a vendor. You may want to see if you can jump on their coattail and go down there because they get so many passes. Tell them you didn't hear that from me, but I'm just letting you know that maybe you need to be there because, again, these events are beautiful. Listen, they're lovely. They're straight up lovely. You meet some great people. It's networking, getting samples of all kind of goodies, getting samples of cigars, alternative products, aka weed heads, gummies, vapes, all that. Potato chips, you like that? Cheese twists, whatever the case may be, guess what? It's going down at the TPE. Unlike the PCA now. Don't get these two events confused. The TPE probably got more weed than cigars. I'm going to keep it real. I said it. Is there anything wrong with that? Hell no. We need to collab. It's all about the collab. If you get to go to PCA, that's strictly cigars. Premium Cigar Association, only dealing with cigars. Okay? So, something to think about. TPE this year, February, I believe that's starting on the 22nd up until that Friday. So, it's Tuesday through Friday in Las Vegas. So, again, if you get the opportunity to go, my recommendation would be, check that motherfucker out. Go there and get your shit smoked up, drinked up, and don't do nothing that you wouldn't want to do in the streets, whatever that means to you. Yeah, am I tripping today? I'm tripping, folks. It's a 2023. We made another year. It's a whole new thing jumping off. I got some stuff coming to you, and I can't keep using these words like stuff and things because you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Right. The videos are out there. Oh, let's say videos. Got one official video, but the rest are in the makings. Again, I tell you this, folks. This stuff is not easy. I know a lot of folks listen to podcasts and want to start a podcast. There's nothing wrong with that. It's great. It's fun. But when you get to a certain point, you got to figure out what the fuck you're going to start talking about. Who are you going to talk to? Are you booking a guest? What are we doing? It's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes that 10, 15, half an hour, however long your podcast is going to be, you got to start putting some shit together, man. It ain't the easiest thing. That's what I'm saying. It ain't hard, but it's a little bit of work. But listen, I appreciate you listening because you get to ramble on and have people support you. It's a great thing. There is nothing like this in the world where you can actually go sit in your car, sit in your basement, cigar lounge, wherever you want to be, and create your own show. Hey, it's lovely. Very, very lovely. Now, look, this is something I'm going to start. It's going to be new. It's going to be the question of the week. Non-cigar related. Because let's face it, folks, when we're in the cigar lounge, who the hell is talking about cigars? Let's be honest. You may have a 5-minute conversation about cigars. If you're constantly talking about cigars in a cigar lounge, I'm going to be real with you, folks. You're probably in the wrong cigar lounge. We're talking about current events, news, men, women, fights, rumors. That's what we're doing. That's what we do in the cigar lounge. Again, you may be gifted with a cigar to say, hey, have you ever had this particular cigar? Your response? No, I never even heard of this cigar. Oh, hey, try this out. That's what happens as far as cigars in the cigar lounge. So here's a question, folks. Some heavy stuff right now. This is a heavy question. A question for the week. Philadelphia Flyers hockey player. Okay. Ivan Perovov. Okay. He's a hockey player for the Philadelphia Flyers. Not to say I follow hockey, but this is a very interesting question in my opinion. So, Mr. Ivan Perovov refused to wear a rainbow jersey during warm-ups for the team's Pride Night for the LGBTQ inclusion on Tuesday, citing his religious beliefs. This is what he said. This is what Mr. Ivan Perovov said. I respect everybody, and I respect everybody's choices. My choice is to stay true to myself and my religion, he said while taking questions in the Flyers locker room after the victory. And that's all I'm going to say, is what he said. So I'm curious to know, to get your opinion on, do you think he was right or wrong? If there is such a thing or such an answer with such a, what's the best way? Situation. How about we use the word situation? Do you think he did the right or wrong thing? Or is there such a right answer or right thing to do based on his belief? I'm curious to get your answers on this. Now, how would I get your answer? Don't send me no email on this. I don't know how I'm going to get your answer. It don't matter. Tell your buddy, your cigar buddy, this is a conversation for the cigar lounge. This is the kind of stuff that we actually talk about. Believe it or not, people. Yeah, not in your cigar lounge? Maybe not? Okay, well, these kind of conversations come up where I smoke at. And I smoke all over the place. So, again, I'm curious. The question is, do you think he should have went out there and skated for the team's pride night, for the LGBTQ inclusion night, where, again, the players were wearing rainbow-colored jerseys and had hockey sticks wrapped up in rainbow-colored tape. So I'm curious to get your response, but I'm not going to get it. So don't worry about me. But maybe talk to your cigar buddies. I'm curious because I'm just trying to get an idea of where we're at as a society right now. You know, we do the podcast, we sit back. Again, this is a no judgment zone. But I would love to know what that conversation looks like. Again, that's the key to the podcast. Conversation. Grab a stick, grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and do what? Have a conversation, people. It's all about a conversation. Whether you believe one thing or the other doesn't really matter. We're going to have an intelligent conversation. Nobody's going to get aggressive. Nobody's going to raise their voice. At least we hope. But it's a conversation. And I think things can get done. We can accomplish and move forward in life if we all started to sit down and have a conversation. All right? With that being said, I'm done gabbling on. It's time to go. Time to go, folks. Appreciate you. So let me break it down to you. Again, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Smoke World Podcast. The email, stone@smokeworldpodcast.com. And the website with the sponsors. Go check that out. There are many services out there that you can use. SmokeWorldPodcast.com. YouTube videos are out on YouTube. So go look up Smoke World Podcast on YouTube. There are a few things out there. Yes. There's videos. And a special shout out to the sponsor, the RabbitAir.com, folks. Come on. You know what that is. The air purifier, Rabbit Air. Yo, you do what I do and you want to do it inside, check out the Rabbit. That's RabbitAir.com, where you can go get a beautiful, pretty, any color you want. You want it to look like a picture. They got air filtration systems that are so sweet, they look like pictures. RabbitAir.com. Nonetheless, don't forget to share, like. Guess what, folks? I'll check you out where? On the other side. Peace.